Oh my god. Okay, did you want to start with?
This is my first video on Instagram. I'm not wearing a shirt. It's a shirtless jam. Oh yeah. Our
I'm gonna
of
take
the
you
week.
backstage and out of you. I don't care if you like it or not.
Is that something he said?
That is something. What?
I mean,
Yes.
I know he's problematic as but I didn't know that was
You haven't
a
seen
quote
that clip?
of his. No.
I did not just say that right now. I'm quoting a guy. I'm not like. Welcome to the Junior Varsity Show. It's Josh
And I'm Victoria.
and Victoria from the Junior Varsity Show.
Yes.
Now with vlogs.
Now with vlogs. Now
This
with
channel
Junior
just got way
Vlogsity.
more variety-able.
Interesting. Yeah.
That's not the right
Varietable.
word.
I was thinking that like
Full.
the variety content is like so like us and it's so good and like I love it. I know I'm going somewhere with this. But I don't think there would have ever been a world where either of us approached each other and was like, we should start a YouTube channel. Like I think we had to do the podcast to get to this point.
Absolutely. There at some point, I think it might have been when we did the Roblox video or the Dress to Impress one, where I was just like, oh, okay. This isn't serious at all. But I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think it unlocked something in me that I was like, oh, this doesn't have to be all fucking, oh, we just talk about music or whatever. Or actually it was when we did an unreleased Club Penguin video.
Oh, I missed
And we never,
that.
it never saw the light of day because the audio fucked up.
But that was fun. We could try to redo that one day.
We'll read. I think that was the same session as the Declan McKenna one, right?
Yeah.
The video?
Yeah.
Do you ever look at like our earlier episodes and it says like this many weeks ago and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Because like I think we took like a week break, but like besides that, every week has just been, there's always been a podcast.
Yeah.
And it's super
And
trippy.
we're like coming up on, I mean, not fully, but we're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
In a sense that at Halloween we were already talking about it. So it's
That's true.
close. But
Oh
I
my
think
God,
our
that's
first episode
crazy.
didn't release until like January. So.
I don't like the older you get, the faster time goes.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy, because like when we were kids, I felt like when it was Christmas, like, and I remember thinking like, oh my God, it took so long for Christmas to come.
I know.
But the older you get and the more depressed you become and the more, you know, you have a job and shit and school.
Yeah.
You just lose it.
Mm-hmm.
You lose it. You go oogly goo.
Oh.
It's over.
Yeah.
Seb is here. I think we should say too, because I started school, but these two haven't, and our schedule might be a little different, and the flow of things might change a little around here because Seb will not be here
Seb's
as often,
far away,
unless we do like a Zoom
Far,
episode.
far.
But yeah, we're gonna be just the two of us again, unless we find someone that will help us. I might just recruit a random kid to just be here, turn on the lights and everything.
Totally possible.
Yeah, who's to say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I mean it'll still be the podcast. It'll still be Junior Varsity Show, just a little different. But you guys got time. You still have like a week after this one goes out.
Yeah.
Where it's gonna be the three of
Things
us.
will like be changing, but yeah.
Yes. Get that out of the way. We have a vlog out, by the way.
Watch
By
it,
the way.
please, because Josh did so good, and I think it's so funny.
So hope you guys like
Awesome.
it. Did you notice how many cues I took from Sugar Pine 7 shit?
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
glad because they're like icons.
Exactly, yeah. I like their style, so I was inspired a lot. And I think I was like, whenever we do something new, whenever we shoot it, I'm like, that, I'm not sure about that. But then I edit it, I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's really good. I almost cut the leukemia bit out, but I didn't. I'm wondering if maybe I should have.
It's probably fine.
It's fine.
You got one caption wrong.
I got a few wrong.
When I asked to play J. Cole, I actually said Jake Paul.
Did you really?
Put that on the record.
Wow.
Yeah,
I couldn't
said-
hear you because he was fucking. Are you there yet? Are you there yet?
At least you didn't have. Well, I wouldn't admit to wanting to play Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Oh.
I kind of saved you, if anything.
Right.
Just a little bit.
Thanks.
Yeah. What else happened in that fucking vlog, man? that I had to cut. You were talking about Carl Jacobs a lot.
Is that true?
Yes.
Really?
You were like,
I don't remember.
You were like, I love Carl Jacobs. Oh my God, it's actually been like a year anniversary since he joined the SMP or something. And I was like,
I did say that.
I was like, I should probably cut this.
That's so funny. Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if people around here realize that. Well, the YouTube viewers maybe, but like when you posted a TikTok one time, or I edited it, but of me holding the Steven Universe shit, like, didn't we totally get a commenter being like,
oh,
we are the Christmas.
Yes, we did.
And it's fine, it's totally cool, but like, that's not, we don't do that.
So you're
here.
scared of attracting a Carl Jacobs crowd?
I was going to there. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
I'm afraid of. You don't have to apologize. I was afraid that we'd, attract that.
Right.
No one told me about. Okay, look. As funny as that video, as hilarious as it is, I was looking at it because I was thinking about using the audio for like an edit, and I wanted to download it off of YouTube, and I watched the whole video. No one said to me that he was crying because his like friend died of cancer. I would have not made fun.
Was it Technoblade?
Yeah, it was Technoblade.
I didn't know that.
Like, he was sad, and I think the song was about him, and he was crying.
I didn't know.
And yet here everyone. I had no idea.
That's really sad.
I'm sorry,
but
man.
I mean, like, if you take out
terrible.
the context, this is funny.
You're synced up.
Oh gosh, but no, that's terrible. I loved Technoblade.
I love Technoblade.
Yeah. I had no idea. These two put me up to it.
That's such a fucking lie.
That is cap.
That is not cap. The debate happened while we were gone in America, by the way. Since we have some international listeners, I might as well.
Yeah.
I might as well sprinkle in the fact. Love to Brazil, love to Argentina. The debate happened on was it 9/11 or the day before 9/11?
It was not 9/11. It was 9/11.
9/11 Eve. Which is when, didn't we call that night? Anyway,
there's no name for that.
I saw a lot of hullabaloo about the earrings that she was wearing, but then I saw that one tweet that got really popular that was like, well, she's like in her 60s and this is one of the most important nights of her life, and she's a very successful woman.
The exact same.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't she ball out? It'd be kind of weird if she didn't. It'd be kind of weird if she wore like Claire's earrings.
Yeah.
I don't think politicians don't. If you're balling out like that, you don't have to be like dressing up to like appeal to the everyman.
Yeah.
What else happened? I don't even know. Did anything worthy, newsworthy even take place?
Newsworthy? I mean, he just said a lot of incorrect things. He got fact checked a lot. And then a lot of people, God, it's just really, I wrote a topic about this that I can transition to after, but it's just unbelievable how stupid some of these people are. And it's like, they were like, oh, how come they only fact checked Trump? Maybe because he was the only one lying. How come it seemed like Kamala got the questions beforehand? Maybe because she prepared for this pretty important debate to have. Like, some of you guys aren't thinking at all.
It's becoming too close to Parks and Rec.
No, truly.
It's becoming a little too close.
And we're nearing the season where I'm starting to realize, like, how many people I went to high school with, etc., are just stupid as fuck.
Oh.
Like, I was going to say no shade to this girl, but a little shade to this girl. There's a girl I used to I went to high school with, and I'm seeing her reposting all this fucking Republican shit on TikTok, and I'm like, respectfully, you were not the brightest girl I knew. Like, I don't know if I want to be listening to you. It's just like, whatever. I know political differences are a thing, but when it comes down to like stupidity and like racism, like I think that's where we need to draw the line.
Hey, I for one am cool with Republican friends and family. Like what Chaperone said.
Yeah.
Why is that in the news? I don't give a fuck.
I know. I don't really care if Chapel Road has Republican family
Everyone
members.
Has Republican family members.
Family members.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I agree. Like,
but I was gonna say specifically Bryce Hall. I want to kill Bryce Hall. Do you know who Bryce Hall is?
This was about the debate. That's what it was.
It wasn't debate,
like,
but it was Trump related because he's been, going on and on about him. And then I think yesterday he was at a fucking Trump rally and like went up on stage to say a whole bunch of nothing. He said, "We need Trump back. We need Trump back." And it's like, in what world am I listening to Bryce fucking Hall? And every time he tries to like debate someone on TikTok, he just like goes after their fucking appearance or something. Like he never has anything real to say.
Wasn't he like just rebuilding his image? Kind of. Because I remember seeing like Instagram reels of like him reacting to like his like older like cringy TikToks. But like he like made them funny because... And all the comments were like, "Oh, we forgive you for being stupid."
Maybe.
Was that? And I think it was someone else.
There's so many like white guys on TikTok.
I don't give a fuck about any of you. Do not move to LA, please.
No, yeah.
We don't want you.
But Bryce Hall made a TikTok a while ago saying that if Kamala won or if Trump lost, he was going to kill himself.
Oh.
And okay. I'm not too worried about that.
Can we come to the ceremony?
Ready.
The junior varsity show goes to Bryce Hall's beheading. If he's gonna kill himself, you should go all the way with it, bro. Yeah. You need to have a guillotine, just like, and then, like, don't be a little like bitch about it now. If you're actively saying, "Look, I'm a man of my word. Mm-hmm. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna go all the way with it." And I believe Bryce Hall, as a Republican, should be a man of his word.
Yeah.
George Washington, all those Republican people, they were a man of their word.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln
said, "I will
Honest
never
Abe.
tell a lie." Oh wait,
Honest
no.
Abe.
Who's the one that said I don't know?
That was Isaac Newton.
Oh, okay.
That was Isaac Newton.
I don't fucking know.
That was Bill Nye.
And if I said something, I don't know why I said it like that. If I said something and I made a commitment and a promise saying if this happens or if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna do this, then I will follow up with it. That being said, if Kamala gets elected in November,
yes, good job,
then Bryce Hall needs to fucking kill himself.
Yeah.
Simple as let's not beat around the bush here. It's very straightforward.
No,
he said he's gonna do a thing, and then I'm gonna hold him to it.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were like in the influencer circle in LA, and it happened in November. I'm just
spiraling.
I need to call the hype house. Like, yo, Bryce, it happened. Now I can run this whole thing. I can plan it out. I can invite the family. I can land the Paul brothers. Yeah. However you want. Guillotine. Overdose, whatever. We're spending too much time on Bryce Hall killing himself.
Yeah, probably. I have other things to talk about.
Of course you do.
I'm trying to
What do you want to talk about now?
No, let her transition it. Let her transition it beautifully.
Okay. I had a great dream last night.
Okay.
And I was
So I would like us to be very respectful here because I talked about dreams last episode and you guys immediately started laughing at me.
That's specifically why I brought this up because I wanted to say I'm doing it in solidarity with you. Because I know I was laughing at you. But in my dream, for context, last night I watched Molly's Game, which is a movie I'd never seen, and Michael Cera was in it.
I've heard of this, yeah.
And then I had a dream, and I was like, Michael Cera was like one of my teachers, and it was like the end of the school year, and Michael Cera gave me a card, and he like basically said he was in love with me, and that was it basically. But I woke up thinking, well, Michael Cera could possibly want me.
Is that what it is? Or is it, do you remember last episode too, you said dreams reveal sometimes when you have a crush? So you certainly have a crush on Michael Cera because he is your type.
I've always had a crush on Michael Cera.
Who hasn't? Who amongst us did not replay the scene of him getting slapped by Rihanna? Because it's very nice to look at. Not because he got hurt, but like in like a kinky way. We went to a party.
We did.
On
exactly a week ago now.
Was it really exactly a week ago?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Wow. And this party, I did talk to you. Since last time you were like, you avoided me at this party.
We interacted.
We spoke a lot and
you
interacted
were
a lot.
really funny.
And see, you say that, but I don't think I was being that funny.
Sorry, you weren't funny at all, actually.
No, it's like a nonchalant thing. Just keep saying it.
Oh, okay. You were.
I don't
funny.
think I was that funny. Okay.
You were so funny,
No.
Josh.
No, that's not true.
So humble.
Humble brag, right
Humble
there.
brag.
I love people who do that, and it's totally not obnoxious at all.
No.
At all. You said you wanted to go on a rant about school. Well, specifically, I think we should say to everyone that we went to. We brought it up before, but we went to Catholic schools.
Oh yeah.
And what the fuck was that? What was that?
I know.
Did I ever tell you guys when I went to my first school before I met you guys that they were very strict on like your appearance, and you had to look a certain. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah.
You had to look a certain way. If for guys, the hair cannot like be past your shoulders, which is funny because the guy that we worship, his hair went to like his upper back, but whatever. And they were very strict about that. And I have longer hair now, but I had like pretty long hair like in like freshman year of high school. And it was a constant problem with all of my teachers because they'd be like, you need to cut your hair. I'm like, okay. And I just never would because I'm like, what are they going to do about it?
Right.
But I'd also be late a lot.
Oh.
So I'd have to go through the front office to say, hey, I'm late. And then I go to the class. But I'd go to the front office and they were way more strict. They were like, you need to cut your hair. And I was like, okay. I didn't. They're like, I'm late again, hair not cut. And I would get detention for simply living.
Yeah.
For simply living. I needed to cut my hair a specific way because they're super white over there and you need to like pertain to their rules. And one time I showed up there and I was late and I didn't shave, and you're supposed to shave when you're there too if you're a guy. Which there's a lot of people there that had beards, but there was this one guy who was very Republican and he had a beard.
Ooh.
And I remember he got really upset that there was a pride parade happening. Anyway, I'm straying away. I show up late and I have a beard a little bit. Not really, it's just like facial hair. And I go to the front office ladies and they're like, hey, you need to shave. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And they're like, no, like you need to shave. And they give me,
you have said this.
Yeah, they give me a razor and shaving cream. And they tell me to go to the bathroom and shave. And I did. And I did.
And you did.
And I fucking did. What the fuck are we doing out here? You can't do that.
No.
You can't tell a man to shave. I wasn't even a man. I was a little boy. You can't tell a little boy to go shave in their little Catholic bathroom.
This small.
I was like this small, being told by old white people that I need to change the way I look.
Yeah. That's really
And I heard after I left that they banned skirts. Because a girl did not wear underwear under her skirt and a teacher saw. My thing is, why are you looking there as a teacher?
What?
Why are you
But
looking
also,
there?
why are you not wearing underwear?
I don't know. Why are you not wearing underpants? I mean, why are you not wearing underwear?
I think instead of banning skirts, you should enforce wearing underwear.
Or you should just like single her out individually because like that's obviously some free.
Yeah, that's not a
like
common.
what's wrong with it? Yeah, but I remember my friend was telling me like because he still went there and he was like, yeah, dude, they're having like a protest today about the skirt. Like, why can't you guys just be like a normal school?
Yeah,
Just be
that's really
fucking normal.
funny.
I don't know. It was weird though, and I don't like that.
No.
And I think schools in general have like loosened up since COVID. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. I've always hated that though, and I just want to get that off my chest.
No,
on
as
this
you
podcast.
should. As you should.
Yes, and also speaking of lore. Oh, sorry. What?
No, go on.
I was just gonna say last episode I brought it up, but I didn't fully talk about it. That you were valedictorian and then you were salutatorian, and I think that's crazy because the two smartest people at the school are a part of a podcast.
Yeah. And Josh was right behind Seth.
Exactly.
I was right. I was third.
Yeah.
Actually, we were tied, but I let Seb have it.
Yeah.
And that was really
because I was like, I don't want
to
write a whole speech. I don't want to be a big deal.
Let me
a
read
lot
the
of
speech.
work.
It kind of ruined my nonchalantness.
Yeah.
So I didn't
go up there and do a whole
That
thing.
is like the
Okay.
least nonchalant thing you can do.
No.
But yeah, I know
Yeah.
you guys are smart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about that at all? I kind of set it up for you guys.
Well,
So
I was
bad.
going to say what was funny was we each had to turn in our speech early, and I got mine back with 0 notes. The teacher I gave it to was like someone I loved very dearly, and she was like, "This is great, and I hope you meet Andrew Garfield one day," because I like made a joke that I wanted his number. But then Zeb got his back, and like every fucking thing had to be cut out because Zeb made a ton of jokes.
Well,
I love this
you
teacher.
did make a ton of
Yes.
jokes. Yeah.
I made too many jokes. I think I made a joke about me going to community college.
Yeah.
Even though I was a salutatorian. Because I was like, the 2 valedictorians are going to USC and UCLA. And I'm here going to community college.
funny as fuck.
I think it's funny.
And she was
Yeah.
like, it's kind of insulting that people go to community college. And I was like, I'm
Well,
going to community
you
college.
are. Yeah.
I would have laughed.
So
funny.
I made an unprompted joke at the end. I just made a joke about us being all broke and student debt.
Yes.
And I was right. I think
Yeah.
we're approaching that being right. So
We're approaching the broke.
approaching-
now.
and
Approaching
then
the broke.
and there was a congresswoman there. Or there was like not congresswoman. She was like a government.
Who was
official.
that?
A government
know.
official was there, and she was a little kooky.
She made a joke off my joke, and then
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I was on my phone, and then she looked straight at me. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah,
That's
she was
funny
kinda,
as hell. Yeah.
I was just kind of like, who the fuck is she, and why did we invite her?
Yeah.
I don't care about you. I'm sorry. You're a politician. I don't give a fuck about you.
It would have been nice if we have some famous alumni, but I'm sure they
Who
don't
the
really want to
fuck?
talk. The girl who
way.
I'm realizing we're probably just doxing. Should I be saying this?
Probably
'Cause
not. I remember during graduation, the guy next to me was like playing chess the entire time on his phone. Like I was kind of like at a moment of like, damn, like this is it. It's done. It's over. And I'd turn and he's just like,
Wait,
I was
can
like, what?
Can we censor the name? Can you say who it was?
I remember his name was if you guys know.
Oh, I thought
fuck,
it
I
was gonna
remember.
be because he like ran the chess club and that was really big that
No.
year. But
Was it big? I just went to one meeting and I feel like it just kind of like weaned
everyone
off.
went to one meeting because it was like,
Back in the
oh,
Ruby
guys, go to
Studio.
It was
chess
just
club,
funny.
and then no
Yeah,
one
it
else
was
showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to do this thing at my college called the Cooking Club, but it's gonna be
Fun.
just like music production stuff. Like, oh, we're cooking.
Oh, you're cooking.
Yeah, but like
Hey.
literally in my college's like subreddit, someone was like, "Can someone make a cooking club about like food and culture?" I'm like, "Ugh,
No,
Ugh.
guys.
I don't give a fuck about your food and culture. I give a fuck about these beats, bro.
I want.
I give a fuck about these beats, not this fucking ancient
Not these
culture
beets.
shit."
Get it, the vegetable.
Shut the fuck. Ah, shut
You look
up.
so impressed with yourself. You look so fucking.
We should get like a hammer on this show and just like not really.
Wait, I should have tomatoes and I should throw it at you guys when you make a bad joke.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I was surprised by how fast you brushed past the party because I thought you were gonna say a story about it, and you just said I
Well, I
went
just
to a
wanted
party
to
on
say-
Saturday. But I wanted to talk about how
Okay.
at one point in the night I kind of like went up to you. I don't know if I had the intention to talk to you. I was like near you, but you Josh turns to me, hands me his can, and then walks away. And I think, okay, well, Josh didn't say what to do with this. I don't know if he wants me to throw it away, so I'm just gonna hold it until he tells me what to do with it. And then, like, 15 minutes later or something, we
15
spoke.
This guy was gone. He was gone.
I wasn't gone. I was totally grounded.
Yeah.
But I just think it's funny because it's literally she can't say no. I know. Say to me, no, I'm not gonna hold your fucking can. Like anyone else at that party would have said that. I say, what the fuck do you want me to do? No, here, I have this. I didn't want to put it on the ground because they had a dog.
Mm-hmm.
There was nowhere else to put it. I got up to like look around and I saw you. I was like, oh, perfect.
Wasn't
I
the
gave
coffee
it to
table
you.
right there?
No, it's farther.
It's farther.
But she was closer.
I was right
So
there.
I gave it to you.
Yeah.
And then I fucking just left to do, I think I got food or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I'm happy for you.
So
it was just really funny because I kept asking everyone, like, what do you think he wants me to do with it?
You were asking me. I was like,
I just wanted you to. I didn't want it.
Yeah.
And I wanted it to be somewhere else while I was doing my thing.
Totally get that.
But yeah, no, I was not gone.
You were present.
I was standing in the corner nonchalantly.
Seb didn't talk to anyone. Everyone was saying, what's Seb's
he was reading.
I had to
he was reading The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Actually, it's pretty good. He was getting his.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, no, I love that.
It's literature. Yeah, he loves that book. And the trench coat was a nice cut too. And we're approaching about half an hour here. I just want to take a second to do an ad read real quick.
Go for it.
Wake up, members. Are you ready for some laughs, pranks, and all-around fun? Then it's time to check out iCarly, the web show that's packed with creativity, comedy, and a whole lot of randomness. Hosted by Carly Shay, along with her quirky best friend, Sam Puckett, and tech genius, Freddie Benson. iCarly is a show where anything can happen, and it usually does. Whether they're pulling pranks, making outrageous skits, or even having crazy encounters with some unexpected guests, iCarly brings a whole new level of entertainment right to your screen. It's perfect for a laugh after a long day or when you just need something to brighten your mood. Plus, you can watch their latest webisodes, behind-the-scenes bloopers, and fan-favorite moments anytime. So if you're not already tuned in, what are you waiting for? Head over to iCarly.com to catch the latest episodes because, trust me, you do not want to miss a single second of the action. Remember, it's all happening live on iCarly, where you, the fans, are always part of the fun. Join their membership with our code JVSHOW. That's iCarly.com/JVSHOW. iCarly, it's your web show, your way. Check it out today.
We love you, Carly.
Love from LA to Seattle. I just wanted to say that for some reason, reading that off, like my heart rate exceeded and my breath got a little, and I got nervous. I think you can see it in the footage. I don't know why. I think it's because like talking freestyles, like whatever, but like talking with like a thing in front of you as if like you're supposed to like read it off perfectly. I felt the pressure.
Oh yeah, no, that gets stressful.
It does get stressful.
Even like regular popcorn reading in class used to freak me out a bit, even though I can read very well.
Popcorn reading. Go on.
Oh, well, I'm going to be going to a different topic entirely. Is that fine? I have something I want to complain about today, and it's something I've complained about. Like, I don't think I've said it here, but it's something I often talk about. But there was a specific moment that really blew it up for me recently. You guys need to get your boyfriend's initial out of your Instagram bio. If you are like grown, you can't be doing that anymore. The reason this bothered me, and no hate to these people, but we know the iconic Chrissy Wake Up, right? My favorite song.
What is that?
Chrissy Wake Up. I don't like this.
Umbrella Academy?
Chrissy Wake from Stranger Things.
I just saw Steve.
The Chrissy in question is a beautiful actress. Her name is Grace Van Dien.
I believe she streams.
She streams, yes. Yeah. And she recently started dating, have you seen this, Johnny Gilbert?
I don't know who that is.
I don't really know him, but he is in the same group as like Tara Yummy. Do you know them?
I've heard of Tara Yummy.
Yeah, so he has a equally like pretty big fan base, and he's like an emo guy. And they recently started dating, and they seem like a very cute couple. Like, much love to them. But on TikTok, they have each other's initial in their bio, and it's like, first of all, you guys are like pushing 30. You're like, and also you're famous, and like if anyone scrolls through your feed, they can see that you're dating. So do you really? And like you guys are like famous, like you have been in Stranger Things, you have a huge YouTube population. Like, is this what you want to define? I might be being judgy, and I know I'm not a good person to be saying this because like I'm obsessed with my boyfriend in a way that's like probably concerning, but I would never do that.
I honestly thought you'd be like the last person to criticize this. I thought.
Really?
Yeah, just because
I'm so like lovey.
Yeah, what's it called? You're
irrevocably
loving.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. But
no, you're right. I mean, I should be happy they're happy. But it's just also like when I see like an adult doing it, I just feel like dumb. You should have your own. Because like your bio is like that's like you, like that's like
that's your biography.
That's your identity, and usually like you don't have many words in that. So if that's what you want to like dedicate your, I realize
no, go. Let's go. I like when you're like, I like when you're mean and stuff. Let's go.
I feel like for them specifically, because of how like famous they are, it's even crazier than when I see like someone from college doing it, because it's like, one, everyone knows, but two, like you are so, like you would never see, like, I'm trying to think of like a famous,
like Obama,
like Tom Holland and Zendaya would not have like Z, like I don't know.
I like that example because they're so iconic in their own rights.
Yes.
But like they're like 10 times more iconic now that they're together.
Yeah.
That like everyone knows it, and just by like, even if you didn't know it, if you like scrolled on their page for like maybe 10 seconds, you're like, oh shit, are they dating?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the same with these two.
Yeah.
Especially since they're like internet, or like not really the girl, but like they're both like personalities like on the internet.
Yes,
you figure like a lot of their life is on their feed.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wouldn't take long to realize that like they're dating.
No, yeah.
I'm doing hand movements like a Family Guy character. Yeah, no, I've always thought that's dumb. What do you think about people who like tag their entire account of their like
all their friends and shit?
No, I've seen that. That's crazy.
That one's crazy too.
If you are like above the age of like 13 doing that, you need to like figure it out. You can't be 14 years old and having all your friends as ads.
No, yeah.
With like an emoji that corresponds to their personality.
Yeah. And then that shit causes some drama when someone's name gets cut out. And it's like, I didn't have space.
All it does is just create drama, because it's either someone doesn't make the cut or like something happens, and then like the girl checks their account, or like that, like her friend's account, and then like her name isn't there anymore. She's like, oh my god, it's over. But no, I was talking about like people, like a boyfriend that would have like their girlfriend's at
there,
and
that's
vice versa.
Equally like,
I'd say that's even a step further of like, calm down with it, because there's so many different ways to do that are just aesthetically a little better.
Yes.
Highlights, if you're gonna have a highlight of your girlfriend / boyfriend, probably a post where you tag them.
Yes. Because I was gonna follow up and say, on the other side of this argument, I get concerned when couples, and it's typically the man, is like not posting their partner at all. I'm like, what are you hiding? Like, why don't you like your girlfriend? But it's like, there's a balance, you know?
There's a balance.
A little post, a little Instagram story is fine.
And I said I didn't like that because there was a time where I deleted Instagram, so I probably missed out on a lot of stuff.
Oh.
But I have a highlight.
You do?
Of my girlfriend.
Yes, yeah.
And I know you said it's corny to put them in their bio, but I have some symbolism in there. It's not
like an
directly.
Emoji?
It's like a, what do you call an emoji, but it's not an emoji. Like a...
Oh, like the little...
Like a copy paste.
That's fair. That's like, is it like matching or something?
It's not matching. It's just something that reminds me of her.
Oh, well, that's cute.
See?
That's subtle.
See?
You know?
I'm nonchalant with it. I'm nonchalant with it.
Mm-hmm.
Mysterious, nonchalant. But yeah, no, guys who like if you're, I think if you're we're turning into a relationship advice podcast. Like, if you are someone who doesn't post your significant other, but you post often, then it's a problem.
Yes.
But if you're someone who doesn't post normally,
then like,
and you don't post your
significant,
then you probably don't post other stuff. So whatever. But yeah. Hey, the hottest takes on the Junior Varsity show.
When you mentioned like this is a relationship podcast, it reminded me of the very first, or not the first, but when we found.
Are they still around?
I don't know. They haven't, because I subscribed to them and I haven't seen them in forever. Right? For context.
Wait, real quick. Sorry, before we get too far.
Go for it.
You said that girl is dating, what's his name?
Johnny Gilbert?
What? Okay, Johnny Gilbert. This is what
name.
No, okay. That's not him. Okay, wait.
You can totally see me in the video, like, laughing. I know. I looked at you. You're fucking. He's 96 years old. He was born in 1928.
No. Yeah. Google like.
It's probably racist.
Google like Johnny Tarayami or something.
Johnny Tarayami.
He's like an emo guy.
Oh, I see him.
I'm
yeah.
in love with an emo girl.
My life is like a video game. Trying
No,
hard.
shut up.
I met a girl and I really thought she'd like me. I used to listen to that
When
song,
I
ironically.
was-
That one's good. That's like top 20 songs of all time.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing. That is like
That's
really
a good song.
Okay, sorry. Go on with what you were saying.
Oh, when Josh and I first started this podcast, we were
Yes.
just kind of looking through like a lot of other podcasts
to see what's
and
up.
I saw it on my TikTok first,
that what
I
you saw?
think.
Okay.
Yeah. This group of like maybe early high schoolers.
Yeah, looked like it.
And it was only like 10 or 12 kids in this fucking basement, like the biggest podcast you've ever seen.
huge.
And they only had like 3 microphones, so they would pass
They
it
would
amongst
pass it
each other
around.
every time they wanted to talk. But all of their topics were like, I mean, admittedly, they were like probably interesting for that age group, but it was like really funny for us to be looking at, because it would be like, can guys and girls be friends
Platonic.
without one of them wanting to fuck each other?
Yeah.
Can like just like the funniest like early high school drama things you would think of.
It was
but-
funny. Yeah, it was actually enjoyable.
No, yeah, we were watching
yeah, we
a
were
good
watching
amount
it,
of
having
it.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking at their thing right now. I think this is their thing, and I think they took down all their videos.
No way.
I
That's
know.
so sad.
That's so depressing. Why would you guys do that?
I was hoping we would rise together, you know.
I know, right? We could like, it would be like that
Elon.
cool thing of like, we'd collab every now and then.
Yeah.
Then like we'd like become fan favorites on each other's
Yes,
channels.
Truly.
There's one of them. I don't mean to call out a little high schooler
It's
at all,
okay.
but one of the,
Go
like
for
the main girl who like seemed like she was like, you know, in charge of
Mhm.
everything and the whole conversation. Whenever she got mad, she would like go into this black scent.
Yeah.
It would all be, she'd be like, yeah, no, I think guys, like some guys, you know, it's hard to tell, but I think most guys can be platonically friends. And then one of the guys would be like, well, I think like a lot of the guys are just trying to fuck. And she'd like grab the mic from someone. She'd be like, yo, hey girl, who are you talking about? I'm like, that's not how you talk to second girl.
Yeah.
What I do? What I do?
What I do.
What I do? What I do? Cornbread. Awkwafina's whole existence.
Don't get me started on Awkwafina, bro.
Awkwafina's hard, bro. Awkwafina's great. Have you seen that thing where like she almost got casted as a Joy in Everything Everywhere?
Yeah.
She was like, they were considering her for Joy.
Wait, I have
Not
heard this.
Inside
I thought you meant.
Not
I thought you
Inside
meant.
Not Inside Out. Sadness, girl, what the hell are you doing?
I clocked out after I heard Joy, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But no, I have heard.
Yo, we
I have
gotta
heard
help
about-
Riley for real. We gotta help Riley for real.
I think if she was casted as Join Everything Everywhere All at Once, I think.
How okay is it for me to do this? Mimicking someone. That's
Mimicking
fine.
someone?
So
You're
I'm-
mimicking Awkwafina.
I know, but I'm
so
putting on a black scent too.
But you know.
but I'm making
here.
fun of her.
I'm here and I say it's okay.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's representation. Let's go.
Ooh.
I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Well, it's true. It applies.
It's true, black. Yeah.
That's the symbol for black. Yeah. that was like the catchphrase during all the
Yeah.
all the protests, right?
Yeah,
Black.
black.
Yeah.
See catchphrase.
That's the catchphrase. What's the right term? Not the catchphrase.
slogan.
The slogan. The slogan. Not the catchphrase. I
so
meant
dead.
fucking slogan. Black. Yeah. Why not? That's low key what segregation was.
What?
Or like not segregation. The opposite of segregation when they ended it. What is that called? Did anyone pay attention during that part in class?
I don't know.
Oh, it's when you merge them.
Integration.
Integration. And they got integration. All the
You
white
think they
kids in
were
high
all
school were like black.
Black, yeah.
You ever see Remember the Titans? You can see the exact moment the school population was like black. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie.
You guys have never seen Remember the Titans? Did you guys didn't have like a T-shirt show it to you?
I've seen 2 football movies. Remember the Titans and
Blindside. Yeah.
Mm.
Blindside. I've seen a lot of people critique Blindside because it's like white.
Oh,
guilt
white
shit.
savior.
White savior. But I
Yeah.
thought it was just a nice wholesome like this kid was poor and
Yeah, I
they
thought
helped him
that
out.
too.
But
I didn't think she was
I watched
trying
it when
to,
I was
like-
younger.
Yeah, same.
But I also think a lot of people just have a lot of problems with everything all the time, so I don't know.
True.
Twitter.
Oh, speaking of true story movies, I told you I had watched Molly's Game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Found out Tobey Maguire's an evil man. Because the movie is based on a true story, and it's basically just like this like illegal like poker thing that was going on and whatever. I didn't get a lot of it because I don't get poker or money, and those were like the two biggest topics in the movie, but it was a good movie. But basically they were saying, oh yeah, a famous actor was in this like circle and he like loved to destroy lives and he was like a terrible person. And so I googled like who is the person in the movie like based on, and supposedly it's Tobey Maguire.
Supposedly or for real?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's ever been said, but if you Google like Molly's Game Tobey Maguire or whatever, like people think it's the most likely, just like based on who was there at the time. And he's also like, if he isn't right now, a couple months ago he was dating a 20-year-old girl, so
really
I'm not exactly fond of him.
That's kind of just like an actor
but I like Spider-Man.
So this excuses him?
I'm not saying it's excused.
Like,
I'm saying I'll watch Spider-Man because I like the movie, but never mind. You know who hasn't done anything like that? Andrew Garfield.
Yet that you know of.
You're right.
He's probably got skeletons.
He's been in the industry for a while.
You're right.
He's probably got skeletons, and every celebrity does.
Yeah.
That's why I'm scared to be a celebrity. What if?
Because then suddenly a skeleton will appear in your closet. A skeleton
will appear in my closet, and I'm like, oh my god, the skeleton! I'm so scared of skeletons.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I sound like when I'm scared.
It's broken.
Kid's a fucking idiot, bro. What the fuck did he think was gonna happen? Literally, what did you like? How did you think that everything would be fine? Oh no, our table, it's broken. Like, really, dude? Really? There's another video like that I love that I don't see a lot of people talk about, and it's this kid has a BB gun. You don't see him actually do it, but like he breaks this window in their house. Have you guys seen this video? I fucking love it. If we were like a different podcast, I'd show you guys and we'd all react, and I'd tell Seb to bring it up on the TV.
Right.
But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna describe it because we're broke.
Right.
But he breaks it's like a sliding glass door window or something, and then he's like free, and like he has like 3 siblings, and they're all like freaking out. Have you seen it?
It's when he starts calling his
mom.
He
starts calling mom. He's like, Mom, I accidentally broke the window. But the older brother's like probably like our age, maybe like a little younger,
right?
And he's filming, and like while the little kid's on the phone with his mom, the older brother's like, put speaker on. Put it on speaker. And like that's like an older sibling because he just wants content out of it. And then his name is Rome. And then there's a part where he tries like sweeping up all the glass. It doesn't work. And then you can see him packing his bag. And the older brother's like, Rome, what are you doing? He's like, I can't take it. I'm leaving. And then you can see him like going off into the sunset. And the older brother's like, Rome, come back, bro. And then the mom comes back, and then she whoops him.
That's crazy.
But he like escapes. He like narrowly escapes.
I've never seen that.
It's a masterpiece in storytelling.
That's hilarious.
I think that should premiere at Sundance, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Sorry you got uninvited to Sundance.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
I'm sorry about that.
What can you do?
It happens.
You go. Sometimes I can't tell if you have something to say or not.
No, you go.
No, go.
No, mine, I promise you go.
Are you sure?
I promise.
Okay.
You go.
I was going to say, since I feel like I've been hating a lot today, I want to talk about something I love.
Oh. Go on.
It doesn't get clicks.
I
know, for real.
I like K-pop now. And
is this because Katseye has a brown girl in it?
I mean, Katseye inspired me to... What's that?
You don't like K-pop before?
Well, okay, here's the backstory. It's a long story, guys. I would listen to like a Little Red Velvet a long time ago. And then in high school, my friend Dylan, shout out Dylan, was really into this group Luna. And then he coordinated like a flash mob thing to one of their songs for like our theater group. And so like I learned that dance and I knew that song and I thought that was really fun. But I remembered he would like try to explain the lore to me. And I like was so confused because like these K-pop people like take it seriously. Like there's a whole background and like there were so many terms I didn't know and like this person debuted here and like I was really lost. So I struggled to like really get into it. But I thought they were great. Then I find out about Katseye recently. And then, you know, their whole thing is, I guess for context, they're like a global girl group and they were like trained and are being like produced and branded in like the K-pop style because like they have a very specific way of like distributing music and like branding their groups. And so there's like a documentary on Netflix and so I watched the show and I was like really able I'm
remembering what never mind.
Okay. I really was able to like understand everything from the beginning and I'm like obsessed with them now and now I know what like a debut is and a fan cam. People typically think a fan cam is like an edit. Fan cams originated because fans would film one member of a multi-person group and just them. So then if you have a bias, which is your favorite member in the group, you can just watch them. And so my bias is Megan, but I love them all, honestly. And it's literally like, they're so awesome. And I really get like why this like K-pop thing, because they were in training for like 2 years and it's like it's intense. And also there's a lot of cons to that because I watched the documentary and like some girls dropped out of high school to do this shit and didn't even get in. Like I think people need to consider like the psychological effects because these are like minors, a lot of them. But on the other side of it, these girls are so talented and I'm so obsessed with them. But now I've started listening to like Le Seraphim and so I'm...
Have you listened to it twice yet?
No. But I will.
Me and my girl is
all
night. I don't like how I know that song. I feel like I'm when it comes to K-pop, like I like it. I feel like I'm just too cynical about like the behind the scenes process of it all.
It's fair.
Like they don't eat.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to eat.
They can't have a public love life.
They don't know what a Whopper looks like. They can't date someone that they want to date.
Yeah.
And even if they do, it can't be in public.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's so many like bad parts of it. Like there's some like as much as I think the music is great, and in my like YouTube video that's like never gonna come out. Like I do talk about like how awesome their physical media like packaging is, like the way they do CDs is like fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm excited for you to get into K-pop because you love CDs.
I do.
And they go
I'm gonna
hard on
CDs.
CDs.
Yeah.
But every time I think about K-pop, I think about that. For some reason, I don't know why I do, because I similar things happen here, but I think it's just a lot more extreme.
It feels a lot more intense.
And it feels like whenever I see like a K-pop group, like the way you described it as like being like manufactured and produced, like, and all like the coordination, and it is like it feels like a product more than it feels like a I think that's why like people like Brockhampton. I'm wearing a shirt, Brockhampton. Like I like that because like it was very like independent and like let's all just make music together. But with this, it's like, oh, you need to audition, you need to be this way, you need to look this way, you need to act this way, you need to sound this way, and then maybe you will be part of this grand operation. But it's also kind of weird because like isn't that like literally like what One Direction was?
Yeah, like boy bands.
Kind of.
Yeah, boy bands were like
I guess it's a little, well, I don't know, because they started on like the X Factor, and that's kind of like exactly. You go in maybe a bit more.
It wasn't planned that way, but I feel like it just kind of happened that way.
Yeah, that's true.
That being said, Oh My God and Cupid are the best hooks that I heard last year. So, was it last year? Was Oh My God last year?
That was last
year. Holy shit.
Oh My God by New Jeans.
Oh My God by New Jeans. That was like one of the best hooks.
Yeah.
Janelle telling me. It's fucking crazy. That's what I mean too. Like, I can't.
So bad.
Just let them make music. And the whole thing with like Jenny and like, I think people are speculating that's kind of why it took so long for that song to come out with Jenny and Matt Champion, is because like she like just got to be independent. Like, and she like, I forgot what I put in the video, but like Blackpink is still signed to the label, but like individually they're not signed anymore, so they can do whatever they want. which is why.
There's a song by Lisa I like too.
Yes, I believe it's either her or Jenny that no, I think it's Lisa. It was like the newer one with that crazy video.
Oh, I didn't watch the video. I don't know.
I didn't watch it.
I just heard it was like a really welly edited video. Well edited video.
Well edited.
Welly. From Disney.
Who's Welly from Disney?
Robot.
Okay.
But like, I believe it was Lisa and not Jenny. But like, they had a whole new like era, and like they debuted with like a music video, and they were like way more brown. And people were like, why is she brown now? It's like, well, she was always this color.
Right.
They just made her not be this color.
That's really wild. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do for us.
Oh.
For the junior varsity show. I'm gonna have to get us on some whitening creams.
Dude, when I was in Japan,
Yeah,
I was
those are
looking at
big.
skincare stuff.
It's all white.
And this lady came up. It was like, this will make you whiter. I was like,
yeah.
No, that's
Like, it's very
crazy.
popular.
Because that's how they
that's their
associate
beauty standard.
that. Yeah, beauty standards. It's
scary.
like
That's
yeah.
really scary.
And I think
didn't know that.
I think South Korea is like the hot spot for like plastic surgery.
Oh.
Like, I think it's kind of considered weird if you don't get plastic surgery over there.
Wow.
Fine, Taylor, you win. I will give you a child and guard your cats with my life.
I need to kill Elon Musk personally.
Okay, how is that allowed?
That's what I'm saying. How is that allowed?
Because he owns the damn platform. He can't. No one can censor
he
him.
crossed a line that I didn't even know existed.
Same. No, literally.
I was like, is this like fake? And I was like, oh.
And people made the AI, like his fucking fans are making the AI images of that shit.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my
It's fucking- oh my
god.
God.
What's wrong with it? I don't
No,
get
that's
it.
so bad.
Like, I don't. Like, what inspires you to say that? Other than like horniness and maybe
and
he was
like
drunk.
Being
Deep
divorced.
insecurity and I don't even know.
Crazy insecurity. But like,
No, he's such an
I don't
incel.
like even in terms of like what like everyone like in his category of like man like still like that was shocking to read.
Oh,
I know.
yes.
I wasn't
yeah.
ready for that.
No.
But it all started because Taylor Swift endorsed Kamala
Harris.
Harris.
Yeah.
Just on time. Nice job, Taylor. Buzzer beater. Sorry. But yeah, no, I just don't like how?
Yeah. No.
How are you gonna say, okay, I'm gonna impregnate you?
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna impregnate you.
And it's crazy because he's like actually such a good, like deep down he is such a weirdo. Like because he is like smart and made car. He
He's so
has
like Iron Man. He's
major
like Iron
status
Man
that he
in
can
real life.
say crazy shit like this on a platform that he owns.
Yeah.
But it's like
No, he is kind of a fucking cornball, huh? But do
Truly.
you remember his public image was like
In like
2016?
we
were like
talking
crazy.
were
about
talking about
this.
this.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, he's like the real life Tony Stark.
I know,
He's
dude,
so
I was-
Yeah.
cool. He made Tesla.
In-
It's awesome.
should I say?
Go for it. Because I
You
mean
know,
you didn't
In-
know.
okay, when I was like in a class, I forgot they were asking me like, "Who's your role model?" And I was in a tech, and I was like, "Elon Musk."
No, and that's valid.
I know.
From
It's
back
like,
then,
Back
yeah.
then
It was
he
fucked up.
seemed like
Yeah.
He seemed like fun, and if he was like left leaning back then, right? Am I
I
not
think so.
wrong?
I
Like,
don't know.
thought
Well,
he
the
was.
thing is, like, he did like super left wing shit because like he like
Yeah.
set up Tesla in California, and
Exactly.
like a lot of Tesla drivers are in California just because California is so
Right.
blue. And like now that he's changed, he's moving that shit to Texas, which is like okay,
Yeah.
goodbye and go away.
yeah.
And like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like how I don't know what happened that switch. Maybe I should read that book. That I don't know, but I won't. But yeah, like remember like he was like not like a meme, but like he was like super popular like on the internet too. Like not even
Definitely.
like he did that fucking video with like Justin Roiland. Justin Roiland's crazy too now. Like with
Who is
where they just like
that?
reacted to me. He's a creator of Rick and Morty.
That
Oh.
with PewDiePie too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
really?
yes.
Wow.
Like he was like on the internet
It's
and like having
Internet's golden
fun.
child or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then I don't know what the fuck. It was like it's all when he bought Twitter. I think that's when like it flipped the switch.
I think it's when he got divorced from Grimes, I think that like
That'll do it to
more
you.
Fucking
He fumbled the alt DJ. Changes a man. But like I don't know. Like as much as I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just upset at him.
Yeah, same.
It's just disgusting to
and it's
read.
fucking,
Yeah.
When I read the tweet, I was like, I had to reread it because I was like, did I read that right? What the fuck's he trying to say?
Exactly. And like let's say like Andrew Tate said this shit, we'd be like, that is fucked, but just Andrew Tate. But
right.
Like, yeah. I didn't think he would stoop this fucking low. Yet here he fucking did. Stooping that low. I don't think that was grammatically correct. He did
stooping that low.
Yeah, here he did swooping that low.
Yeah.
Here we are. He's stooping that low. Is that what I meant to say?
Maybe. I'm big on ASMR, and I really like ASMR on TikTok just because it's short and it's, you know, just for you. But I found a video the other night and I thought you would really love it, so I just wanted to tell you about it. They make ASMR of fixing your TMJ, and so she'll kind of like grab your jaw and like,
it's like a POV.
Yeah, and she'll, you know, snap it into place. And I know you were talking about maybe, you know, needing your surgery and whatnot.
I do have TMJ,
but you could, you know, maybe these might make you feel better.
Maybe. Yeah. I just went to the doctor again.
Oh, really?
Not for my TMJ, for another thing.
Oh, okay.
A lot of things wrong with me.
I'm sorry.
My right ear has been like, you know, like when you're on a plane and like it feels like clogged or whatever. It's been feeling that way for like months now.
Because I remember when you got the water in it.
Yeah, exactly. That was on here too. And then I don't think I ever followed up with that. So I thought it was like a wax buildup problem, and they cleaned it, and then it wasn't. They said it was clean. So I was like, okay, what the fuck is that for? And then I went today, and I was like, or not today, like yesterday, and I was like, I told them what was up, and then they just gave me like hella allergy pills and nasal spray, and his guess is that it's something with my Ayushin tube.
Okay.
It's like it connects your ear to your throat somehow, which is disgusting, by the way. Yeah. Those two should not be talking to each other at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. He's suspecting. Dude, he's sus.
Really?
That there's like maybe some blockage there, and I am someone who has like allergies, seasonal allergies.
Right.
So he's speculating that.
And then what would the move be if that's true?
Then these pills will help me.
Oh,
it's just like really stronger like antihistamines. But
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been on a prescribed pill like this, even if it's just for a week. I'm just kidding. I'll take all sorts of things.
I bet.
Really breaking down something to the finest components. You haven't seen that video? I don't like when I reference a video and no one's seen it. It makes me sound insane.
No, I'm really sorry.
Okay, don't be mad.
I'm scared.
So you know how like we're broke?
Yeah.
Okay. In an effort to, you know, get money, there's like, you know, websites where you can like Airbnb, like things like that.
Yes.
So there's stuff you can do, but like just for like events. Like I think it's called like Event Space.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that I used. And I was like, oh, I have all this studio equipment here. Why not try and like rent out to other studios?
Right.
Oh, true.
I have a lot of cameras, mics, lights. I feel like if someone needed a quick little thing, then sure, why not, right?
Yes.
And like we have the backdrop somewhere. And I got an offer. I put it up for like $150 an hour.
Okay.
Got an offer. And then we were talking back and forth, and I was like, okay, great. You know, like this is where I'm at. You can use it this day, and this day. And let me know like what you need here. Like, because I have all the stuff I just described. And then he goes, we have our own camera. We might need some lights. And then he asked me like if there's any other like people like that uses the space and like how often. I'm like, well, I shoot like a podcast here every week, and also like I'm in here like when I'm doing music stuff, and like this is like attached to my house. Like this is a garage technically, but it's the studio. And they're like, okay, yeah, no problem. You know, like he was being super vague about it. I didn't understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm. So
anyway, they come here. This was a couple days ago. They come here, and then I greet them. I'm like, hey, what's up? And it's this guy, it's this girl, And then they were like just talking to me, we're chilling, and they said like they were waiting for more crew to come. And I was like, okay, it's awesome. I have to head, but just, be, mindful. They were very nice. They're very nice people. They said, I said just, be respectful. That's all I said. And I took off. Little did they know, I set up a camera over there because I didn't want them to take anything. I was out to dinner with my girlfriend. I check. It's so many people in this room having sex with each other on camera.
Wow.
And I didn't realize that they were gonna do that, and they were very specific not to tell me that. They're where Seb is sitting right now.
On the couch?
Where Seb is sitting right now, somebody was spread out.
That's great.
There were lots of people in here. But just don't get mad though.
You're so much.
Just don't get mad. Just don't get mad. I got money on it.
I don't like you.
I got like $300 off of it.
Right. That is exciting for sure.
I'm the one keeping this podcast afloat here.
No, completely.
Who do you think is affording all this equipment? How do you think I afford all this equipment?
No, of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I just wanted to tell you guys, just get it all on the table.
No, it was nice of you to be honest about that.
How mad would you guys be if I actually did?
Wow.
I would just be confused. I could tell from the way you fucking started the story that you were gonna say some bullshit.
It's so easy to lie to Tori, you guys. It's so easy.
That's not true.
On Discord, I want to restart that. We were on call. We were on call playing Splatoon, and then I don't know how it started, but what even was it? It was like Mickey Mouse eats cheese or something.
Oh yeah.
Like somebody brought up Mickey Mouse eating cheese.
Yeah.
Or like someone said like, why is it? How come you never see? Or no, how come
you never see Mickey eating cheese?
Yeah, I was like, how come? Someone said, how come you never see Mickey eating cheese? I'm like, oh, I actually have an answer for this. It's because Walt Disney didn't like cheese, and he had a lactose intolerant thing. And whenever there was a chance for Mickey to eat cheese, he asked his animators to not do it. And then Tori was like, is this true? Is this true? And I'm like, Tori, I'm an animation student. Of course it's true. She's like, okay. It's like, it's way too easy.
Yeah. I don't know, just sometimes you say things that, I don't know.
It's my nonchalance.
Sometimes I can tell when it's coming, but then also like, you are generally more informed on things than I am, so sometimes I just want to trust you.
Am I really?
I think in some ways.
Well, yeah, in some ways, obviously, but not like in every way. But yeah, no, that was a good example because I was like, she can't call me on this. Like, this is my thing.
Yeah.
This is my fucking thing. But yeah, it's true though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Speaking of Splatoon, it's the last ever Splat thing.
Not
Splatfest.
Not exactly.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a Halloween and a Christmas.
There was like a leak, and
oh really? There's gonna be
someone
more.
data mined it. Like there was like stuff for Marina and Pearl for having a Halloween and I think Christmas Splatfest.
Okay, I'm kind of glad that it's not completely gone yet, because that means like
I think it's like the last major like.
Yeah, it's the last hurrah before the Switch 2, and we're gonna play it, and we're gonna have so much fun. Maybe we'll play Splatoon on the channel.
That would be fun.
I don't know how to set that up. I'll make Seb do it.
I have an extra capture card. We'll figure it out.
Good.
We'll figure it out, you guys. Is that it? We at the time?
I mean, we could wrap. Did you have something to say? Well, guys,
it's looking like that time. No, I just wanted to bring up the Fine Taylor thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, guys, it's looking like that time when the junior varsity show needs to go and do something else. But don't be sad. Don't be upset. Don't be don't miss us. Maybe if you miss us, you can watch the chair vlog.
Yeah.
Maybe. You can watch our stuff on YouTube. We have an Instagram where we upload epic pictures. We have a TikTok where we post clips from our YouTube. And sometimes Tori will make a fun TikTok of us.
Yes.
You can listen to this podcast on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is that you'd like. I feel like I'm plugging. I'm missing something else. Check out this Friday. We're doing an album reaction. I won't say of what, but this shirt is kind of a hint, you guys. Oh my god, this shirt's kind of a hint. Okay, take us out with your song.
Oh, this is my first video on Instagram. I'm not wearing a shirt, it's a shirtless jam.
Goodbye.
Bye.